Hello. Okay, so once again, I'm gonna start reading the book. Today, as I explained on my last stream, I have no idea that what is the edition of this video. All I can say is this is Champak, and I have no idea when this book was released and which edition is this. Anyway, no problem. I wanna say one thing. If you remember on my last stream, I said there I was reading a story. Title of that story was The Sun and the Wind, and I was expecting like there is some incomplete story over there. I was saying that. Anyway, so here's the continue from where I left on my last stream. Continued his way. It was now Sun's turn. He smiled gently, and when he did, his whole face lit up and bloomed. It was just like when a sun kissed the buds and they bloomed into variant flowers. Slowly and slowly, he grew. Slowly and slowly, he grew warm and warm and warm and warm until he was really quite hot. The traveler wiped the sweat from his brow, unbuttoned his cloak, and put it aside. Then he produced the nearest shade of then he proce- then he proceeded to the nearest shade of a tree and lay down for a quick nap. Oh dear me, sighed the wind. Clearly, sun, you are the winner. The sun sorry. The sun smiled again. It was not about winning really. It he said, glad that his friend had finally stopped being boastful. My dear wind, my dear wind, he continued. Clearly force alone can never achieve what a gentle smile and a kind word or deed even can. Thanks for opening my eyes to this, said the wind. Our travelers together have made me that wiser. That was a nice story. Okay, so this is another story, and the title of this story is Jojo Learns a Lesson. Jojo was a livingly Jojo was a lively but naughty puppy. He disliked school and indeed work of any kind. Therefore, he never paid any attention in class and rarely did his homework on time. One day, when Jojo came back from the school, his mother was out. He promptly threw his school bag and dashed out to play. He got so absorbed in playing that he forgot all about his homework and came back very late. Naturally, mother mother dog scolded him. It is 8:30 p.m. You know you have to be home by 7 o'clock and finish your homework. I have I have already done it, mummy, lied Jojo. When father dog came home, Jojo told parents sorry his parents he had prepared well for the test, had his dinner and went to sleep. The next day, when he remembered his undone homework, it was already time to go to school. He decided he would pretend to be sick. Okay, so he's really a big liar. Mother, he whined Philippi, Philippi, feebly. He whined, he, whi- he whined feebly. My head is aching, not itching, aching. My head is aching terribly. I think I had fever. I cannot go to school today. Mother dog looked doubtfully at Jojo. He did not really look sick. Father dog was only impatient. Nonsense, he barked. You are just making an excuse to miss the test. But if you do that, you won't be allowed to write the final exam. So you should go. Jojo. Jojo had to listen to his father. At school, he feared to face his class teacher, Miss Growley. He turned away into the next lane and vanished. He thought he thought he would while away his time to school. Wait, what? He thought he would while away his time till school was over and then quietly go back home at 3 o'clock. That way his parents would not know he escaped from the school and he would also have avoided facing Mrs. Growly Bear. Jojo hadn't paid attention in class Jojo hadn't paid attention in class that previous day. Then the students had been informed that they would to be take sorry what Jojo hadn't paid attention in class the previous day. Then the students had been informed that they would be taken for a picnic to Van Vihar Park the next day. So he knew nothing about the preparations that were going on at the school. Instead, he walked along several lanes wondering what to do till school was over. It occurred to him that with his school uniform and school bag, anybody passing on the road would know at once that he had run away from school. So he took off his tie, belt, and badge and put them on in his bag and hid it under a bush. Then he decided to go and look at Van Vihar Park as it had all kinds of swings, slides, and seesaws and joy rides. But when Jojo reached the park, he was amazed. Though the wire mesh fence of the park has could see sorry what through the wire mesh fence of the park he could see many of his classmates swinging dazzling on the swings. Many younger students were on the giant swell and were screaming with delight as they would flung into the air and came gliding down. When Jojo looked at his right, his eyes nearly popped out. There was their principal, Mr. Jumbo Elephant, sitting down on one end of the seesaw while on the other end in the air were Miss Growly Bear, Raja Pony, and Lambu Giraffe. He wondered why the whole class he wondered why the whole school was in the park. He called out his friend, Capis Monkey, thought the fence and asked him. When Jojo learned about when wait what? When Jojo learned about the picnic, he felt very foolish and sorry for himself. Oh, if I only had gone to school, no classes and loads of fun. But he was missing it all. He tried to join his friend, but watchman refused to let him in, saying it was reserved that morning only for students for Little Animal School. Jojo said that he too belonged to the same school, but because he was no longer wearing the school tie, belt, and badge, the watchman did not believe him. Jojo was in tears. How could he explain that he had actually run away from school, that his tie, belt, and badge were in his bag under the bush by the road? Slowly, Jojo realized it was all his own fault. If he had done his homework, he would not have been afraid to go to school and run away as had done. Instead, he would have been with all his friends. He was walking away sadly when the Miss Crowley Bear saw him. Jojo, why are you not with us? Tearfully, Jojo confessed everything. You were wrong to run away like that. She scolded. Now do you realize now do you realize that if you pay attention in class and do your homework regularly, Then you have nothing to be afraid of, and that will actually like school. Yes, madam, said Jojo sadly. I know I was wrong, but I have learnt a lesson. I promise I shall always be sincere in my homework and not lie and make excuses for everything. Good. You still have time. Prepare well for the exam and you will do them well. And now, she's continued with twinkle in her eyes, you can go and join your friends in the park. I will speak to watchman. Oh, madam, thank you so much, exclaimed Jojo joyfully and ran inside. Okay, this was a nice story, to be honest. I like it. So this is uh another story, Dick's yoga school. Fox was regularly watched the yoga show Kid Dick. Fox regularly watched the yoga show on television every morning. One day, while watching the show, he suddenly thought, "This yoga teacher dressed up as sage must be making a lot of money. If I also had, if I also start a yoga school, I can also become filthy rich very quickly." Within few days, Fox started a yoga school. Soon the yoga school glow sign outside his house started attracting the animals. He positioned himself as a school head, smartly dressed up in a saffron outfit worn by land sages. Till now, there was not even a single yoga teacher in the entire jungle. The animals soon were motivated to learn yoga. They lined up before Fox House for registration. Fox was soon delighted. He explained the general benefits of yoga to the animals. He highlighted the long term advantage of good health, wealth, reduction, and above all of being totally fit to his class. But yoga exercise taught by him was nothing more than a hoax. Innocent animal who had no knowledge of yoga had to believe Fox. Jumbo elephant, Bonnie bear, Blackie, buffalo came to join the yoga class. Jumbo elephant, Bonnie bear, Blackie buffalo came to join the yoga class for weight reduction. Sumo horse, Fatty cat, Mona goat joined the yoga class for physical fitness. Fox was very happy. He extended the timing of his yoga school to accommodate everybody. Soon, Fox earned a lot of money. Fox Yoga School has completed 6 months since the inspection. One day Jumbo Elephant developed chronic pain in his leg. Fatty Cat also developed a stiff neck. Both of them went to the doctor Rabbit for the treatment. At the same time, Chandra Deer accomplished his. Wait, someone is messaging me at this hour? How it's possible? Accomplished his wife who had developed a problem since she was not able to walk properly. The doctor examined his patient. He checked their blood pressure. Everything appears normal. Soon the doctor realized the real reason behind the problem is it is because improper yoga exercise taught by Fox. The animal the animals had developed various ailment ailment. Without doctor prescription, you should neither take any medicine nor you should exercise yourself without any supervision of trained person. I had advised you earlier as well, but you did not pay any heal. Sorry, I had advised you earlier as well, but you did not pay any heed to my suggestions. Hence, you have developed the problems, said the doctor. You all made a beeline to join Fox School by just looking at glow sign. You do not bother even to vow whether he was acquired any professional training to teach yoga. He opened a yoga school. Basically, he is a liar and a cheat. Okay, there's a small comics, Half Mad by Khalil Khan. Once teacher asked the class, if a chair has four legs, its color is white, and it has wheels, then what is my age? Hearing this strange question, the other children were astronaut, astounded except one. He stood up and said, Your age is 50 years. Oh, that's absolutely correct. How did you know? My brother is 25 years of my age and he is half mad. Oh boy, okay. Okay, he said it well. Okay, so there's another story. And title of the story is Detective Rambo by Jaya Lakshmi Rajgopal. Rambo the bear was visiting his uncle during his summer break. Rambo and his cousin Rinku loved each other and played together. Rambo found his uncle was a bit worried. One day, on inquiring, Rinku told him the real cause of his father's worry. Rambo's uncle was getting in Rambo's uncle was getting his new house constructed for the family. Every day, theft were taking places at construction sites. Worried uncle kept a watch by night which yelled no improvement. You should not worry, from today I will also sleep in new house. Within a day or so I will nab the thief, suggested Rambo. Rambo aunt initially did not approve his catching the culprit because of danger, but she finally agreed. Rambo Rinku Rambo Rinku set out towards the construction site. On the way, Rambo Bear picked up some radish which he was which he wanted to enjoy. Rambo was hungry, inquired Rinku. Not all, not at all. But don't you remember Detective Kamrachandra who worked while eating radish? I am following his habit, replied Rambo. Very well, as you wish, said Rinku and laughed. When they reached their destination, it was past 12 o'clock at night. There was no workers. Rinku uncle was also not there. Uncle house was almost half complete. Only the flooring was pending. Uncle had purchased expensive tiles for the flooring. I am expecting the thief to be steal the tiles today, though, thought Rambo. Near the house there was lot of red sand. Rambo was thinking. Suddenly a trick flashed through his mind. Rinku and his father was exhausted and slept early. Rambo was waiting and he started executing his plan. He counted the tasks and sparkled lot of water around the house. Thereafter he too slept off. Next morning after waking up, he counted his tasks. He found that the two boxes of tiles were missing. Rambo was delighted. He immediately informed the police. The police inspector arrived in no time. He examined the footprint carefully. Those footprints are of Pandu bear. Nobody else had this type of shoes, said inspector. They reached Pandu bear house and found him sleeping with his shoes on. The box containing the tiles were under his folding cot. The inspector arrested Pandu bear Rinku and his father also came running after learning that thief was caught. Wonderful Rambo, you have done a great job, said uncle. Come on, uncle, the credit goes to his radish. I was just trying to copy famous detective Kam, Karamchandra, said replied Rambo. Everybody was laughed at Cloudy. Okay, so there's another story. The title of the story is Hide and Seek. Minty, what is this? Minty. What is by? I mean, let me read it again. This is the story, and the title of the story is Hide and Seek by Nilima Agarwal. Minty, Minty. Mother looked outside and found Chintu was calling Minty. Minty emerged out of her room. The mother opened the door and then both the kids started playing. It was their daily routine. Chintu was 4 years old and Minty was 1 year younger than Chintu. They were good friends and also loved to play together. They used to fight between themselves as well. Chintu used to pull her hair and used to make her cry. They used to come to hand fight and the mother had to intervene to settle the problem. Minty used to stop talking to Chintu, but Chintu used to persuade her again in order to resume their playing. One day Chintu said, Minty, today we will play a new game. Really? Said Minty, who was in who was instantly excited. Yes, I will hide and you will have to find me. The game is called Hide and Seek, suggested Chintu. It is a wonderful game, said Minty, and she started clapping. And they started playing their new game. Minty closed her eyes and Chintu hid himself in the room. He said, Minty, I am hiding, spot me if you can. Minty opened her eyes and started searching for Chintu, but failed to locate him. She entered a room which was a storeroom. It was dark inside the storeroom. Lot of junk was kept inside, but Chintu was not there. Minty was scared. Suddenly, a strong wind shut the door, locking Minty inside the storeroom. Chintu was hiding under the sofa for a quite some time. When Minty did not come looking for him, he called her couple of times. Chintu came out of hiding and then he heard Minty crying. Chintu went to the storeroom and tried to open the sorry. Chintu went to the storeroom and tried to open the door, but it was got locked from inside. Minty was too short to open the latch herself. Chintu did not understand what he should do. The mother was away. She had locked the main gate from outside and gone to nearby shop. But Chintu maintained his cool and did not panic. He was brave child. Chintu called Minty and said, Minty, stop crying and listen to me. I want to go to my mother, replied Minty, and she still crying. Yes, I will drop you back home, but first listen to me, said Chintu. What? Replied Minty. There is a stool nearby, said Chintu. Minty looked around for the stool, but now her eyes were adjusted to the darkness inside the storeroom, and she was able to locate the stool. Yes, there is a stool here, said Minty. Climb the stool and try to open the latch. The same way when you open your door when you want to come to my house, suggested Chintu. Few days ago, only Minty had learned how to open the latch by turning knobs. Every day she was learning something new. She used to open the latch and used to come to Chintu's house on her own. Minty did not understand the instruction, but when Chintu switched the light inside, Minty felt uncomfortable. He pulled the stool and climbed on it. Minty started turning the latch and suddenly door was open. Minty saw Chintu outside through the slide. She quickly came down to the stool. Chintu opened the door and Minty came out of the storeroom. Suddenly they heard the main gate open. Chintu's mother had returned from the market. She saw Minty snobbing. She gave the cold drinks to the both children and inquired Minty why she was crying. Chintu narrated everything to his mother. The mother was surprised at her presence of mind and hugged both of the children. The mother promised that never go out leaving all of above in house. Okay, as I was expecting, Fox Yoga School was incomplete story. So here is a continue of that story. You all remember that story where the Fox was started a school, a yoga school to earn some money. Fox was untrained, no idea how yoga things works. The same story continues here. You all have developed, this is doctor is saying, you all have developed problems by doing exercise in wrong way. I prescribe you the painkillers, but remember exercising is a good for health but should always be done under trained supervisors. Supervisor. Supervisor. Work hard and enjoy your life. That is secret of good health, explained Dr. Rabbit. All the animals realized this their mistake and stopped Fox Yoga School, going to Fox Yoga School. Soon the yoga school was closed forever. The result of cheating innocent animals was that Fox was sent to prison. Serving his sentence, Fox made a firm resolution not to cheat animals in future. Okay, so there is another. Oh, I got it. This is the Champak June 1st, 2000. Here's the when this book was published, I got it now. It is a Champak June 2005 first edition book. Okay, so Dream and Money by Siraj Mujawar. This is a comics. Uh, one one person is sleeping on his bed and dreaming and thinking something. Once a poor man was dreaming a dream. Okay, he saw that he was borrowing 100 rupees from his friend. He woke up with a start. He narrated his dream sequence to his friends. This spread like wildfire among them. The friend whom he had imagined to came to know of it. He felt greedy and thought, I will surely take 100 rupees from him. He went to him and said, You owe me 100 rupees, give me back now. Brother, why are you jesting? I'm not jesting, give me my money back. He started fighting. The poor man started perspiring. I, I, I toil hard to entire day from where I can give you 100 rupees. The friend felt that the poor man will become scared and will hand over the money, but he did not. This did not happen. I will complain. The poor man kept quiet. The next day, friend registered a complaint to get the money back. Judge heard both the side, but cannot arrive at decision. The friends told the witness about the dream too. Okay, my dear friends, unfortunately, this book is incomplete. Yes, it is incomplete. So, unfortunately, I cannot read anymore. Like the next thing, what happened, because this book was torn up. Somebody has cleared a lots of pages from this, but unfortunately, the last comic was incomplete. Although all the stories are completely 100% completed, but the last comic was not completed. So I cannot say what happened between that poor man and the person who was are going to get his money back. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here, and seems like for a few days I won't be able to live stream because I'm going outside. I'm going out of town. So let's see. I might be back by 4th February, I think. 2024. Maybe by that. But until then, thank you for watching. If you are watching my stream, as you can see, slowly and slowly I'm improving. I can see the difference. I can feel that difference. But still, sometimes my nose are completely closed, so I cannot speak a lot of words. Pronunciation was always a tough for me when I having a cold, nose closed and hard to speak. Obviously, this is the problem with everyone, so don't want to uh, explain a lot about it. So I'm gonna end the stream here, and in case somebody in future watch my stream, then I don't know what that person will gonna get from uh, watching this stream or watching this video. I don't know, but let me know if you're watching my stream and if you get anything. What is the value of this video? I don't know. So I'm gonna end the stream here. Let me know if you found anything valuable in this video. I will be appreciate to read it. And yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here, and let's see when I will back for next stream. So until then, take care. Bye everyone.